I have a really hard time with all this that's going on with me is that I have given links to this diary to the media continuously. Pardon my hair, sorry. Fuck it. It's very early in the morning. My hair is a mess. But I have talked to so many people in the media about this, about what's going on, about all of it, about parts of it, about some of it. And, I mean, here is a disabled person who can't even take care of himself, being bullied by state workers and companies and individuals and counties and state government and governors, and no one fucking cares. I mean, the media's job is to report facts so that abuses of the citizens can't happen. And you wonder why I hate money. Money is what drives the media to do what it's doing. It's the system that drives people to do what they do. It's this fucking stupid system we put in place of giving over our resources to private entities to control because we don't realize that it controls us. And it's the system that takes control in that situation. No, yes, people do run things, but they run things because the system dictates so, not because they're actually in charge of and keeping the system going. They are just as much slaves to the system as the rest of us. It's just that we're slaves to them in addition. So, I'm really getting tired of dealing with people like Mark who fucking get all over my fucking case and tell me how right they fucking are about what they know about the Illuminati or this group or that group that's running the fucking show. As long as you keep it in a fantasy like that, as long as you immerse yourself in fantasy, in fiction, and as long as you avoid fact, as long as you don't research your facts, as long as you keep taking for granted everything you understand, you will never understand the truth. And you will always be trying to solve the wrong problems. So what sense does it make to believe some conspiracy theory about 12 families running the frickin' world when that's not the case? You don't have the facts. You think you have the facts. You think that because they're trying to hide it, that justifies the difficulty in believing the information. No, it's all right out there. It's all simple fact. It's human motivation. It's a system put in place to control us. There is no conspiracy. There is no 12 families. Yes, they may exist, but they exist separately from the problem. They are not part of the problem, or part of the cause. They are part of they're victims as well of the problem. I don't understand how you people can go through life not fucking understanding that your complete ignorance of fact is killing you. I mean, you don't want fact. You don't care about the truth. You want to know what feels right to you. That's all you care about. You care about supporting what feels like should be right. Do you know how stupid that is to go through life? Oh, global warming doesn't feel like it's real. That doesn't feel like it's right. I want it to be not right. I want global warming to not exist. I want it to not be human caused, so I'm going to find ways to make that the truth in my mind. Okay, the reality is that fossil fuel use is killing us and the planet, and it will do so within 50 years, not 500 years. You and I are going to see death and destruction because of global warming in our fucking lifetimes, because people like you out there, all of you, want to believe that it's not man-caused, so you're going to find ways to believe that it's not man-caused, and you're going to ignore the fact that it is caused by us. that we are re-engineering the atmosphere to restoring it back to what it was before any life existed on this planet by extracting all that fossil fuel. That stuff was under the ground for a reason. You think you can just pull it up? You think you can know everything about that shit you're pulling out of the ground? You think you can know everything about where it came from? About what the effects of its use are? You think you could know all that? You can know all of that? You're not even a petroleum scientist, and you can know. You're not even a geologist, and you can know all that? Who the fuck are you to know all that shit? Huh? Who the fuck are you to know everything there is to know and understand about fossil fuels, where they come from, what they consist of, what the effects were of that chemical being put down there? Why was it there? Why was it there? Is there possibly a reason it was there? Are there possibly consequences of taking it out of the ground and submitting it to the atmosphere? You are taking a substance out of the ground, you are burning it, consuming it, and putting its constituent components in the atmosphere. At the rate of, how much oil do we use? There are 7 billion of us? How much gas do we drive around in our cars? How much did the industry use? I don't fucking care about who's responsible for the most fossil fuel use. Anybody who uses fossil fuels is contributing to the destruction of our own species. Of all mammal species. You fucking idiots. Get it through your fucking head that you have a fucking effect. That when something you do is multiplied times 7 billion, there's gonna be an effect. Fucking arrogant, ignorant, stupid fucks. I'm sorry, I'm tired of dealing with your shit. Pull your fucking heads out of your fucking asses and start waking up to the shit that's going on in this country. To the abuses that you're perpetrating yourself on others. Directly and especially indirectly. God, this is supposed to have been an indictment of the media for not fucking doing anything. Well, no one's doing anything. You're all cruel motherfucking assholes. And I'm fucking tired of pussyfooting around it. Oh, well, I need to take a more gentle approach so that people will listen to me. Fuck you. Pull your fucking head out of your fucking ass and fucking pay attention to the fucking world around you. Not just me. Wake up and think about what you do, about the consequences of your actions. You buy a shirt at Walmart, you're fucking making families in Bangladesh starve to death because they're slaves to make that shirt for you so you can buy it for $10 at fucking Walmart because you're too goddamn lazy to make one yourself. Oh, well, that's what they're for. Oh, you're not doing that. You don't want to have people in Bangladesh starve to death so you can have a shirt at Walmart, right? It's not your fault, is it, right? You're the one that went into the store and shopped at Walmart. You're the one using that money stuff that distances you, separates you from the transaction you make and its effects on other people. Your $10 went to the Walmart company. $5 of it went to Walmart. $3 or another $2 went to the distributor. Another 50 cents went to this. Another fucking 3 pennies went to the, or not even a penny probably, went to the person that made the shirt. And you think you didn't have any effect? You think you didn't contribute to enslaving that family in Bangladesh? Who else would do it? Walmart doesn't force you to buy their shirts. Oh, no, they don't force you to do anything. Of course not. They let you choose. But you choose to be ignorant of the effects of your actions. Because you choose to be ignorant of the fact that you, or the consequences of your actions. You choose to enslave that family in Bangladesh. It's all your choices. Start taking fucking responsibility, people. Okay, this part is for those of you who stick around and actually watch these videos and actually listen. Just to show you that, I mean, it's just this is like a minute after I recorded that rant just now, and those are, as I've tried to tell people, those are expressions of anger. They're resolution of feelings that I have bottled up. Where the heck do you think my depression lies? I mean, I understand what is wrong. I understand what we do to this planet, and because I am the only one around that understands this. I mean, that's literally the truth. I am the only one around that understands the effects that we have on other peoples in other lands and our environment. And, it's not fun being alone and understanding that you live in a country that's now worse than Nazi Germany, morally speaking. Yeah, we learned from the Nazis. We learned how to hide it better. We learned how to destroy our unwanted citizenry through poverty and despair and jails and prisons and murders and corrupt cops, instead of making it all efficient and putting it in concentration camps. God, that was a stupid mistake. Why did they ever do that way? God. Yeah, if I'm being a little facetious and taking that perspective here. It all boils down to the fact that we are ruled by psychopaths. Just need people to understand. Just go read something, please. Go through the lovefraud.com website. Read what they are. Understand that they're in charge of our lives, our world. I talk about the system. Well, people in charge. Well, it's the system that creates psychopaths. And psychopaths are the people that are in charge. But they're not specific people. I'm not saying it's total families. I'm saying it's psychopaths. Because it always is psychopaths. That is a characteristic trait that feeds capitalism, that causes capitalism to be a controlling mechanism. And it is psychopaths that they're the only ones that have the capability of being in control. It's a system designed by psychopaths for psychopaths. That's what's going on with that. Anyway, I doubt anybody watches these all the way through anymore, so. Okay, one thing that's very frustrating for me is that I am reaching out to try and get help. Okay, I'm trying to get help because I have disabilities. These disabilities cause me to be different appear different, to have a different personality than I want, than to be, it causes me to appear to be other than who I am. I know that. I'm asking for help with that. And all I get is judgment, that I'm too this or that to get help. How do you think I'm supposed to feel when you're telling me I'm too this or that to get help, and I'm asking for help because I can't fix this or that that's wrong with me? Yeah, I need help because I have personality disorders. We're not going to help you because you have personality disorder. That's what you're telling me. How am I supposed to feel? Why do you think I do these videos? Because I have a hell of a time expressing myself. I can't speak for myself. I can't express my thoughts. You people are reading intention into me that doesn't exist. How am I supposed to feel? Oh, it's perfectly natural that we should think you're just a fucking incompetent asshole, Mike. You should just accept that. And what? Except that I can't get help because people can't hear me, because they won't listen, because it's just perfectly normal that people should ignore the fact that I'm asking help for disabilities. I can't take care of myself. Ow. Ow. couch last night, rolled over and smacked me on the jaw. Damn near dislocated it. Got a little spasm going because of it. Ow. I can feel it. Anyway. Please. I'm asking for help. I'm trying to find help the best ways that I can, and I know that the best thing for me is sorry, I'm medicated. At a loss for words. A significant other is the best thing for me. I think. I'm trying to do the best possible thing I can do. I'm trying to make the best possible decisions I can make. I'm sitting here telling people that I'm thinking and reasoning, that is, that I am reasoning at the universal perspective, which means that everything I do takes them into consideration by definition. So I'm telling them and offering them proof that I am thinking about them, that I am acting in their benefit, that I can't act against them. I just get treated like shit. Taken advantage of, disbelieved by everyone universally. Betrayed. I know how we can have a beautiful world if we just all understood what I'm calling a beautiful truth. God, I'm tired. That is that we're connected to everything. You know, we are part of the universe, the galaxy, the solar system, the planet, the continent, the mammals, kingdom of mammals, and primates and human beings, and our country, our state, our county, our neighborhood, our family, ourselves, and even beyond that, because we're just essentially a consciousness living abstractly, possibly on another collection of living organisms that have living constituents of themselves, in and of themselves. Referring to cells. It's amazing that everything we do that affects anything outside of us, and even anything that affects us, affects everything. We can't separate anything. We cannot separate any of the decisions that we make, any of the things that we do, from their effects on others and ourselves, because it's all connected. We do something to the system, it's going to do something to us. Yes, it's a small part, but it is still a part. And they add up when there's 7 billion of us.